So this song is about a situation I was in Texas before I left. I was at the gym and I ran into this gentleman, it's a loose term, who my spouse at the time was involved with. And I knew it was him because she had showed me pictures of him on her phone with his tattoos in his sleeve. And I saw this guy at the gym and he was literally shaving his back. And that's what this song is about. And I confronted him.
Ran into this bad boy at the saloon. After I seen him at the gym, roided like a balloon. When I did confront, he turned maroon. That silent and caustic, but also true.
So this was at a time when cell phones, when you had text messages, depending on your phone, it listed how many text messages in parentheses you had from this one number that you had saved. And this number was saved as CS in her phone. I believe it was a flip phone at the time. Maybe it was an iPhone. I don't know. No, it wasn't. It was a smartphone. So, of course, his name was Clay Stockton, and the name was saved as CS. Was someone she met at work, and in her job of mortgage sales or whatever, as vice president of human resources and business development, that was just code for take the clients to happy hour, seal the deal, get them drunk, and then refer them to your boss. Just so happens that her boss is a 70-year-old person who's now my kid's stepdad, and she's 43, and so she married the boss and moved him into my house. And this was after Clay Stockton. But these people are referenced in other songs if you wanted to check it out.
Oh, Clay, it's known you're fishing. You just stopped, hear my listen. You won't ever get out of here alive. Enjoy your steroid attrition. This ground you will be kissing. Get your 44 unless you wanna die.
So I referenced this person who's fishing, Clay, and turns out she didn't end up with him because she married this other guy, Brad, her boss. And so these people, like I said, are referenced in other songs on my channel if you want to hear more of the story. But the people that are named, including Travis and so forth, they didn't leave their spouses or girlfriends to be with this person, my former spouse. Instead, she ended up with her boss, who, like I said, is 27 years older, if you want to do the math.
She was a Dallas girl, short, fine, and mean. Wandering eye for many a guy, triggered by Pinot Gris. Both all nights are not calm and serene.
So, alcoholism runs in the family. My dad was an alcoholic. Her brother's an alcoholic. Her uncle's an alcoholic. Her cousin's an alcoholic. And she's an alcoholic. And I'm not going to mention other sorts of addictions from the family members. But being a petite, small girl, worried about her figure, she wouldn't eat much. But you'd drink. And then some nights it would be 3 glasses of wine on an empty stomach and 80 pounds. And some nights it would be 6 glasses or a bottle and a half. And some nights that would be at the bar with her girlfriends, quote unquote. And some nights she'd say she has to stay over her girlfriend's house in Fort Worth. I know, looking back, what I was probably avoiding thinking about as far as the reality of that. But the affairs were going on, and I stayed as long as I could for my sons. And anyway,
Like some that ever refer
And the arguments we had would always be the same. It seemed one recurring argument. When she would get inebriated and come home late at night while I was home with the kids and they were upstairs sleeping. And it was based on something she misremembered because her and her brother are blackout drunks. So she doesn't know what's happening when she gets to a certain point, and her eyes just get really big, like big black pupils, and you can see and there's like nothing there. And her brother's the same way, and then they wander around and function like zombies and say things and do things, and then you ask them about it the next day. Why'd you do this? Why'd you say that? And they have no recollection. It's quite the disturbing thing.
Enjoy your steroid attrition. This ground you will be kissing. Get to 44 unless you wanna die.
So when I saw him at the gym, Clay Stockton, that is, I believe it was like June 1st, 2011. And within days, or maybe I think the next morning at sunrise, I left Texas. But there's more to that story that I'll get into at some other juncture.
Left Los Angeles for this damn town.
So I gave up my California dream for family, quote unquote, and this happened several times. As also with my parents in New Jersey, due to their health and me being the only child and having the obligation to take care of them as a dutiful only son. But yeah, my dream was to die in California, Los Angeles specifically, along the coast. But we'll see what happens.
She abandoned our sons nightly and left them also down. Play Scotch and best, load into more rounds. If Clayton wants to shoot him some more rounds.
I could go into more details and specifics as far as what I talked about, abandoned nightly. It borders on irresponsible and reckless. What she did regarding the alcohol and the ramifications thereafter, and I'm being vague intentionally, but maybe for a conversation in person, you can ask me.
Oh, Plelaez, know you're fishing. You've got just hereby listen. You won't ever get out of here alive. Now enjoy your steroid attrition. This ground you shall be kissing. Get to 44 unless you wanna die.
I just want everyone to know I've never been in a fight in my life. Pretty much a pacifist. I don't like boxing. I think it's barbaric. UFC, wrestling, all of it. I did domestic violence law defending battered women like my mother. It's all written here. My tattoo for those who don't believe me. So I don't believe in fighting. I've never been in a fight. I've never held a loaded gun. So I'm all about nonviolence, but this was sort of a video that we put together based on a true story and true names, to sort of give it that Texas saloon, old gun battle vibe before there was law and everyone took everything into their own hands. But the lyrics are true and the names are true. And I couldn't take this stuff to the grave, and so that's why I did it. I can't just let lies and slander take my name and just go down without a fight. And I just wanted to clarify some things. So that's what these songs are about, and that's what this video is about. So the truth may be heard. Thank you.